Located in the Silver Bow Valley and encircled by the majestic Rocky Mountains, the town of Butte was, until about the 1960s, the largest in the state of Montana. Although gold was discovered in Butte around 1864, the town gained distinction with the advent of modern electricity, which required copper, a metal that could easily be mined in Butte, as well as in its surrounding hills. By 1887, Butte became the home to the leading copper operations in the world, with its mines supplying about half of all U.S. copper production. These endeavors attracted a diverse group of individuals from all over the world, and for a lucky few, it created the path to an abundance of wealth and social prominence that in time transformed Butte into a city with the most stunning architecture in America, which is still visible today throughout its historical uptown area.
We call it Uptown Butte because we're on the hill. It's our central business district. It's most cities' downtown districts. It's where all our large buildings are. All you have to do is walk down the sidewalk and look up. Look up at the cornices, look up at the beautiful detail and architecture of these awesome buildings. Butte is part of one of the largest historic landmark districts in the country. It's overwhelming how large it is and so what there is to see.
Perhaps nothing reflects better the opulent nature of Butte's Copper Baron days than the 34-room, exquisitely decorated Copper King Mansion Museum and Bed and Breakfast, which was the residence of William Andrews Clark, one of Montana's 3 copper moguls who contributed, among other things, to establishing the fledgling Montana Territory.
When William Andrews Clark built this mansion in Butte, Montana in 1884, he used artists from all over the world, the best artists that he could ever get a hold of. And this mansion was just used so that he could see his mines here.
Situated less than a block away from the Copper King Mansion, the avid architecture buff can also stop by another structure that belonged to the Clark family, more specifically to his son, the Charles W. Clark Chateau, another architectural marvel of Butte's copper heydays.
Charles worked for his father in many of the mines here in Butte, as well as working in the political arena when William Clark was trying to win the Senate for Montana.
Nowadays, the same mountains that attracted the initial gold, silver, and copper prospectors are becoming the playground for many locals and visitors who are discovering some of Butte's other valued treasures, namely the town's golden outdoor recreational opportunities that include miles upon miles of Rocky Mountain trails.
Our trail system that we have in Butte offers families great opportunities for day use hiking and mountain biking. We have spectacular views of the mountain ranges, of the Continental Divide trails that run around Butte, and then we have just great rock formations for people to be able to look and admire.
One of the locals' favorites, Thompson Park, is a distinctive mountain biking and outdoor playing field.
Thompson Park is a very unique area for Butte. It is a city park that is located in the National Forest and is managed with the City of Butte and the National Forest Service. We have about 20 miles of trails that loop here in the park. They're very family-oriented. Most any age group or difficulty level will be able to enjoy the trails.
The Maud S area is another easily accessible favorite spot for locals. And in addition to trails, it provides scenic views of the town from where travelers can take that special photo to enchant relatives and friends alike.
From Butte, if you want to access the Maud S Trail, you will take the Continental Drive interchange from I-90 and then turn east, and 1/8 of a mile away is the trailhead. From there, you can walk 2.5 miles for just great panoramic views of Butte, and then you can also access the Continental Divide National Scenic Trail.
Positioned high above Butte on the top of the Continental Divide, the 90-foot-high Our Lady of the Rockies statue is the second largest in the United States, and it's a monument dedicated to mothers everywhere in the world. For those interested, a 2-hour bus ride from Butte is available during the summer months. However, an aerial tram consisting of 2 25-passenger cabins is in the development stages, and it's tentatively scheduled to begin operating by summer of 2013. This tram will be able to take visitors and locals on a mile-long vertical trip with an approximate rise of about 2,000 feet, from where they can admire spectacular views of both Butte as well as Silver Bow Valley.
Come to the Butte Mine, the Orphan Girl. It's one of the few mines that are still almost completely intact from its original start. It started in 1875 and closed down in 1956, but most of the structure is still present today.
A trip to Butte, Montana wouldn't be complete without a quick visit to the World Museum of Mining, one of only a handful located on top of an actual mine yard and home to over 60 mining exhibits. Visitors also have the unique opportunity to walk the streets of a turn-of-the-century mining town replica, the Hell Roaring Gulch, where they can let their imaginations run wild, thinking about what Butte, Montana used to be, while still enjoying the many things it has to offer today.